Hey guys, Enzo Person here, back again. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial on how to refill PrismaColor markers with just using rubbing alcohol and a syringe. So I was looking, because I was curious to see if they had, if PrismaColor made marker refills like they do for Copics, where it just is an ink cartridge, that you could just put in the marker and revive it again once it dries out. But they did not. But I did see that people use regular rubbing alcohol like you would get from CVS to use or to refill them, and it brings them back to life because it's not the ink that's gone, it's the carrier for the ink, which is alcohol and alcohol-based markers. So far this seems to work a lot better with the chisel tip ones. I think the only time I've tried with a brush tip it kind of wrecked the marker. So I don't know, I think I might have put too much alcohol in, but I'm not really sure. But on the safe side, if you're going to start doing this, do it with these first, especially because once you take the nib out, it's easier. It's got a wider area to put it in than on this side, because you can take this nib out too, but it's a lot smaller, obviously, and hard to get the alcohol in there. So what you're gonna need is rubbing alcohol. When I bought this, I didn't realize it, but this is only 70% isopropyl. You're supposed to get 90%, but this has worked fine so far. I know some people use like some really fancy alcohol that they get like the paint thinners at the art store, but that doesn't really seem necessary. Some people overcomplicate everything when it comes to art. So basically you're also going to need a plastic syringe. If you go to CVS Pharmacy and just ask for a plastic syringe, they'll give you like 5. They kind of looked at me weird when I asked for them, but whatever. And then obviously your marker that's dried out. So what you're going to want to do first is uncap both sides of the marker in case once you start refilling it starts dripping out this side. And you're going to pull this chisel tip nib right out. It should come right out and your marker will look like that. If you shine a flashlight down here, you can just see the green ink pad or whatever color your marker is. And then so what you're going to want to do is, I like to uncap my stuff and do that just so it's easier to get to. And then take your syringe, and I fill it up about 1 milliliter, or whatever ml stands for, mlg liter. So yeah, now what we're going to want to do, this is harder to do with some markers, but it works pretty well with PrismaColors because they've got a wide, I don't know what to call it, barrel, I guess. You can just squirt it right in there. Make sure it doesn't start coming out the top though, it's not going to be good. And yeah, so I see a little bit of moisture on the other end, but basically now what we're just going to want to do is cap the marker again, or not cap it, put the nib back on, and then cap it, and yeah, pour any extra alcohol from the cap back into the bottle. Put the lid on, and you should wait a while. Keep it outside especially, so it can flow evenly throughout the marker. And yeah, you should have revived your marker. I think I might be still on here. No, maybe not. Okay. So, just should be good now. I should have showed you what it was looking like before. It wasn't looking too streaky, but it was getting lower. It's definitely better now. It's like it's been reborn, and I think you can do this several times. I mean, this is what, the second or third time I've refilled this marker, and it looks brand new again. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you later.